In today's video, we're back with our Gladiator Beasts.
It's time to duel!
What's up, guys? Welcome back to CardSpot. My name is Ethan. You know what we're doing. We're back on the ladder with Gladiator Beasts today, and kind of tempted to make changes to the deck, but it's been performing pretty well. We've only lost one match so far, so I think I'm just going to stick with it for a little bit longer. Currently, as you can see, our rating, 217, on our way to 1,000. 7 wins, 1 loss. We unfortunately lost our 6-win streak, but we're back on 1, so let's get into a match. Alright, first match of the day against Jess. I'm 69005, I think. Anyway, we win the rock, paper, scissors, so we will get to start. Let's see what we open with. We've got Laquari, MST, Prisma, Laquari, Test Tiger, Hedgeguard. That's a hand. I think here we probably just summon Laquari, set MST, when we can use the Hedgeguard if we need to tag it out. Opponent is going ham over there, setting their monsters. Yeah, we'll just normal summon Laquari. It does immediately show them what we're on, but we don't really have any other play. I'm not really wanting to set it, so let's see what they're going to do. They're going to brain control? Sure. They can have it. Oh, they just lost 8,000 life points. What are they going to do with it? That's the question. Oh, they're just going to attack us with it? Sure. Are they also playing Gladiator Beasts? No, they're just going to tribute it for Sirocco. Yep. Sure. Just a start turn on the Sirocco. Okay, so we can go Murmler. We can probably summon the Laquari, special Test Tiger. Take out for Murmler, pop that, attack in, bring out Retiari to banish it. I don't hate that. Alright, let's try it. Normal summon another Laquari. Special summon the Testicular Tiger. And Declare effect. Return this Laquari to the deck and go grab the Murmelo, the Spermelo. I have the maturity of a child. Battle phase. Let's get in with this guy. Cool. We will declare. Put it to top of deck. I feel pretty safe getting a Retiari here with the Wabaku that we have. We're Wabaku and Hedgeguard. So we'll just do that. Declare and banish the Sirocco. See ya later. Main 2, I'm going to set this Wabaku and pass the turn. So we did have an unfortunate match against Black Wings in the previous episode, so hopefully I can redeem myself here. That is fine. I will be activating the Waboku here. And we will be declaring Retiari. And go get another Murmler. Well, the same Murmler, I suppose. Yeah, they see. Alright. So, no real point in going to Gyzaris here. We can just summon out the Prisma and start trying to attack in. I guess they could have a Gauze. Gauze is kind of unfortunate, but then we could go into Gyzaris if needed. Yeah, okay. I'm okay with that. Let's just try and get in for some damage. Yep, they're going to take all of it. Declare. Go ahead and banish that Sirocco again. Where is my Retiari? There it is. Declare. Get him out of here. Main phase 2, we're going to set this Chariot and pass the turn. Heavy Storm would be unfortunate here, but we've somehow managed to be playing around. Yeah, that's fine. We've somehow managed to be playing around Ooh, they go for the Prisma. You know what? That's fine. I'm gonna chariot that Shura when it declares. See ya. We've managed to make it on Kalut. That's what I was trying to say. So that's kind of nice. Ooh, Compulse. That also helps us to play around Kalut. Okay, let's put this Retiari in attack mode and go to battle. Hit them for 1200. We're hitting very small at the moment. What do we got in grave? We do have a Laquari in grave, so we could tag out for like Darius, or we could tag out. I think maybe a quest is better, just to add that Laquari back to hand, just to give us a. Because I don't. The thing with Darius is like it's good in certain situations, but if Darius is removed from the field, then it just shuffles back the monster that's specialed. So I think we'll just go do that. Main 2. Set the Compulse and pass the turn. I'm very surprised that we haven't been able to end phase MST anything here. Cold Wave, sure. There is a question of chaining the Compulse to bounce the Quest, but yeah, to turn the Shura off. But we can declare Hedgeguard here so they still don't get the effect. We take 1000, but they don't get to kill our monster, so they don't get the Shura effect. What else are you going to do? Alright. Standby main. This goes back to normal. So we have the option here of summoning this Laquari and ramming it into the Shura. The problem is, if it's a Kalut in hand, which I'm guessing they have to be building bricks with something. So I think I would rather put this in, because we can't set anything. So I think we're just going to put this to defense and pass the turn. We have the Compulse if we need to compulse this Shura, just to keep them off getting too much advantage. But yeah, I'm just conscious of Kalut, given that we got absolutely bamboozled by it last time. Let's compulse this. Alright, so we now know that they have a Shura in hand. Are they just going to summon it again? Yeah, okay, that's fine. We do have a Book of Moon. I will end phase MST that. Yeah, it was an Icarus attack. Okay, cool. Ooh. Rescue Cat's pretty spicy here. So, let's think about our Rescue Cat plays. So we go Rescue Cat into Samnite and Test Tiger. Put the Samnite back for a Murmelo, pop that so that we're not running into a Kalut. Get in for battle for 24. Yeah, okay. Because the other option is we get Samnite Air Bellum. That would be game. Alright, let's go the lethal line. Let's go the lethal line. Let's go battle phase, and let's go activate Book of Moon on this. And then we'll attack it with the Samnite. Attack directly, or we should have attacked directly with the Abellum, but it's enough. Okay, they didn't have Gauze. Very cool, we get game 1. So game 2, I'm kind of feeling the Heavy Storm, just because of Black Whirlwind, Icarus attacks, that kind of stuff, if we can open it. I think Trap Hole's pretty good as well, versus like Shura Sirocco. Although Trap Hole going first isn't as nice. Maybe we just go Smashing Grounds as a start. And we could bring in the My Body as well for the Icarus attacks. I do like an extra Chariot for Kalut. So, I'm going to drop the Dust Shoot. I'm going to drop a singular Book of Moon. I will drop the Mole, because putting stuff back into their hand isn't so great. The Secutor can come out as well. I think maybe we'll bring down a Trap Stun also, and see how that goes. I still really need to learn side patterns for this deck, but alright, we will be going second. So our opening hand consists of Rescue Cat, Air Bellum, MST, Laquari, Trap Stun. It's something. Rescue Cat and Air Bellum is unfortunate, but they start off with a Cold Wave, so that's fine. Cold Wave helps us. I don't know what they're thinking there. Okay, so we can go Rescue Cat into Samnite Test Tiger because we have to. Then Test Tiger out the Samnite for a Murmillo, pop that, or we could. Yeah, I think that's the better call. Yeah, because if we go Laquari over it, we're just going to run into a Kalut probably. So we'll go grab Samnite and Test Tiger and declare Test Tiger. You know him, you love him, he's the Spermalo. Declare, get him out of here. Yeah, okay, they've already lost the life points. So what do we want to grab here is the thing. They just have a Shura in Graveyard, we just have the two Beastie Boys. I think we will declare effect and go tag out for a Laquari here. A 2100 Laquari seems fine into an empty board. Main 2, I'm gonna set both the Trap Stun and the MST, I think. Oh, yeah, right. We still under Cold Wave. That's fine. We got the Hedge Guard. We'll just pass the turn. Ooh, setting a monster. Sure. That might be the most obvious Icarus attack I've ever seen. Because what do Blackwings want to set otherwise? I feel like this middle one is their Icarus attack. Do we just blind MST it? I really am not a fan of blind MSTing when they have multiple. We could, yeah. I don't really want to summon out this other Laquari. We could just go to battle and just get in. I think that's probably best. Don't commit 2 cards that they can Icarus attack. Here we go. Sure. Alright, that's fine. So they do have a value engrave now, but the Heavy Storm is gone, so that's great for us. So I'm pretty happy just to normal summon another Laquari, set 3. I'm glad I didn't MST because I would have hit the Pro Set Heavy, not the Icarus attack, but it was a very obvious Icarus attack. Alright, what are they going to select? Of course they select the War Chariot. Of course they do. Just blind into 3 back row, hit a War Chariot. Cool. That is fine. Thinking here. We can Hedge Guard. So we know that's a Kalut in hand. Yeah. Do I make them use their Kalut? We'll just declare Hedge Guard. So So this goes down to 900. So we take 900. We will be declaring the Liquari, going and grabbing a Murmelo, because we just need to immediately kill that threat, and then we can worry about banishing the Vayu later. Cool. Alright. So we go standby main. So now we have the Airbellum to rip that Kalut as well. That's really nice. And if it's not a Kalut, I'm going to be annoyed because we wasted our hedge guard. Let's just get in. Oh, maybe they've left. Alright, yeah, I think they just left. Well, cool, we get our first match. So that puts us up to 231 on the rating. Let's get another. Next match, up against Abiyu. I should have mentioned at the top as well. I'm not sure how many matches I'll have time for today. But that was just a quick match that we had, so we might be able to squeeze in 3. We'll just see how the time goes. So we win the Rock, Paper, Scissors. We open Airbellum, Starlight Road, Mirror Force, Darius, Secutor. I'm kind of tempted just to set Secutor, set the 3 back row and pass. Yeah, I think I'm keen to do that. If they play into Starlight Road, then that's awesome. And if they just want to blind MST, then hey, maybe they'll Cold Wave again. Unfortunately, we don't have Hedge Guard, but that's okay. Allure is fine. Yeah, turns out Hedge Guard with Cold Wave is really good. So they banished their Gauze. Okay. Is that just they have no Darks? Nope, they have an Armageddon Knight. Sure, that's fine. What are we dumping off that? A Vayu? Oh, Mali. Okay. Just going to attack in. Do I want to Mirror Force this? No, we can attack over the Armageddon Knight with Darius. Set 1 and pass. Okay. Chariot's pretty nice. Airbellum has to attack directly, right? Yeah, so that's not so ideal. I feel like let's just try normaling Darius. We might get bottomless. Oh, that's fine. Let's go battle and attempt to get in. They're gonna Phoenix Wing Windblast. Discarding Dust Shoot to put Darius on the top of the deck. Sure, I don't have anything I can respond with that. Trying to keep their Armageddon Knight alive. I will set this Chariot, because guess what? We're drawing into a Darius next turn. So that immediately puts it live as soon as that Darius is on the field. Heavy the Storm. I would like to Starlight Road that, please. Hello, big dragon boy. Okay, they have 3 cards left in hand. They do have a Mali in graveyard. But we have a bottomless and a Mirror Force. Mali is fine. Let me banish it for you, opponent. You do have to banish it as cost. Emergency Teleport is also fine. What do they make? That's the question. If they make a Thought Ruler, we can bottomless it. If they just go for their own Stardust, that would be kind of weird. Okay, they're going for 8. That is a 6. Yeah. Okay, yeah. I'm just going to bottomless that. See ya. Was nice knowing you. Are you just gonna pass the turn? No, we're gonna Foolish Burial or Plague Spreader. Sure. That's fine by me. Stacking for Plague. Yep. Now what are we making? Because if they make their own Stardust and attack into Mirror Force, I don't think they would though. I assume they're making... Oh, they are going to make Thought Ruler. I thought they would make Dark End. Sure. Easiest Mirror Force of my life. Yep, cool. We go game 2. Alright, so... It's some kind of dark deck, whether it's Vayu... Well, yeah, it could be Vayu Turbo. Or more likely it's like Zombies or something. I'm going to go Brain Control. I'm going to bring in the Smashing Grounds. And we will drop the Trap Stuns and a Starlight Road. I'm kind of tempted to bring in the Heavy as well. We might... nah, they won't. They don't really play a lot of back row. If it's Vayu Turbo anyway. Alright. I would assume they're going to start this one off. Yep, okay, cool. They started off, and we opened Judgment, MST, Book of Moon, Starlight Road, Secutor. That's a good going first hand, not so great going second. They open Allure of Darkness again. Man, what's that like? Just always draw power. What are we banishing? Banish the Dark Griffer, okay. Interesting. So it could very much be like Diva Hero, Dark Diva Hero. Could be... We might be able to get a better idea off this Foolish, although they may just dump a Mally again. Yeah, they do. Yep, that's fine. Banishing Mally to get another one. Do you have a tuner in hand, or are you gonna... Yep, okay, they got the Krebins. And they're gonna make, I would assume, their own Stardust. Yeah, okay. How am we gonna out this Stardust? We could try spacing the back row and see if they negate it. Yeah, I reckon let's try that. Because then the doorway's open, we can make a attack with Secutor. Cool. And try and tag out to a Retiari and banish it. We'll just have to see what that back row is, but we do have the Compulse if needed. Oh no, wait, Secutor can't tag out. Okay. Alright, sweet. Well, that clears the Torrential. Oh, main phase. I don't know why I did that. But I'm just going to set 4. And pass. Yeah, it looks like they remembered. I really butchered the spelling of Stardust. Alright, what have you got for me? A Stratos. Thinking here. Could Solemn that. It's bold with no monsters though. But yeah, I think I'm gonna. I don't want them to plus. Because they would be searching probably the Prodigy. I'm gonna compulse this with the Quickness. And they pass the turn. Ooh, that's not quite the monster that we want. It's a good defender. But we still do have a Book of Moon. So I think I'm just going to keep it in hand for now. Drawing to 4 cards in hand. Goblin Zombie. Sure. 1100 and a mil. Sure, we'll take it. Mill to Book of Moon? Sweet, I don't really want to be drawing into that. Ooh, that's kind of nice. It's a monster. It doesn't unfortunately get the hand rip, but it starts doing something. It means that they get a search off Goblin Zombie, unfortunately, but it's just, we need to start getting aggressive here. Go get your boy. I'm guessing this is going to get them a plague. It is mandatory, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So they do have to. What is it going to be? Oh yeah, it's 1200 less defense. Sure. Yeah, it's not looking so great. Not looking so great. Secutor is not the one you want to be opening. Prior. Are you calling priority? No. Okay. I will change to Summon Book of Moon then. So, they don't get to bring a monster back, and they pass the turn. Oh! Just in time. Things were looking a little desperate. And now we get the Earbellum hand rip as well. Alright, I'll take it. Normal summon Laquari. Go to the battle phase. Attack. Attack. Declare. I believe Earbellum. I believe Earbellum triggers first. I think it's the same as Reaper. So they're 4 in hand. Can we hit the Gauze? This one. You love to see it. If I'm wrong about that, I'm sorry, but I'm pretty sure it triggers first. We will declare Laquari. What do we want to grab here? They've used the melee. I feel like Retiari to banish something is probably the best. Yeah, just try and start banishing stuff from their graveyard. We'll just go ahead and banish. Geez, I think the Zombie Master. If we banish a hero at this point, they still have another one for a Miracle Fusion. But if they have Call of the Haunted or something, then the Zombie Master can get them a lot of advantage. I think I'm just okay to pass the turn here. So we're equal on card advantage right now. We have the Hedge Guard if they try and attack into Retiari. Sure. We'll declare Hedge Guard. It goes to 600. And we'll declare the Retiari. And I'm going to get a Murmelo to pop this Krebons because I don't want them negating attacks. Yeah, sweet. Do they have any back row to try and stop the Earbellum? You better set it now, otherwise we gonts to be ripping. But I'm guessing they might be bricked up on monsters. Alright, draw. Bottomless is kind of nice. We'll just put this Murmelo in attack and try and get in. If Dueling Book will let me go to the battle phase. Alright, there we go. We'll attack directly with Air Bellum first, just to make sure. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it is 5. We get a return out of them. That's pretty good. I don't know why they wouldn't set that. They have monsters to be bringing back. They take the 800. I think we just tag out again. Go for another Retiari to banish their stuff. I think I will start hitting the heroes now. Main phase 2, I'm just going to set this bottomless and pass the turn. I'm not really feeling obligated to synchro here. Like, the Air Bellum hand rip is doing a lot of work. They normal summon Goblin Zombie. Yeah, so I should have kept that Retiari in attack mode. Okay, so from here on, I'm putting Retiari in attack mode because it seems to cost me so much. Prisma's cool. It means that we can attack over the Goblin Zombie and try and rip whatever they search. I don't hate that. I mean, if they search a Plague, it's unfortunate, but let's try it. We can also synchro here if needed, but what do we really need? So they take 600 and search, I'm guessing, Plague Spreader, just because it's the best discard for this Air Bellum. Oh, of course, Mizuki. Yep, that works too. Hopefully let's not hit the Mizuki. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Roll the dice. 4, the middle one. Damn it, it was the Mizuki. Well, we got the Gauze, but then we got the Mizuki. But, I mean, what can Mizuki bring back? A Goblin Zombie? I'm not super stressed about that. Cool, we'll just pass the turn. Let's see what they can do with 3 cards in hand. We're at least negating the pluses that they're getting off Goblin Zombie with their Bellum. They're going to banish the Mizuki to bring back a Goblin Zombie in attack mode. Okay. Yep, that's fine. Ah, they had the Plague in hand already. Okay. I will very much like to bottomless whatever they bring out. I'm guessing it's a bro. We'll ask them for prio again. No prio? Yes, bottomless. Yep. That's fine. They've used their normal summon. So they can bring a Plague back. Yeah, I don't think they have any targets. GG's, opponent. Alright, we take another one. Back-to-back wins with Gladiator Beasts. We're at increased by 17, so we're at 248. We're actually a quarter of the way there already. Unfortunately, it does slow down the higher up you get. But I think, yeah, just given I'm a little bit short on time today, I think I'm going to call it there. 2 wins, we'll take it. On our way to 1,000 with these Gladiator Beasts. If you don't want to miss out on these videos, make sure to subscribe so that you can see them as soon as I upload them. And I will see you in the next one. Huge shout out to my very first channel member, Riv. It is insane that I have a channel member. It blows my mind. So thank you very much. If you want to be like Riv and support the channel in the most unimaginable way possible, check out that membership button down below.